I had a friend from California, and her name was Anna. She was 21 years old. She was a junior in college, and she lived in her grandma's house because she moved to a nursing home. She loved her cozy room on the second floor, and especially the big window, which had a beautiful view. Anna often sat by the window and read books, studied, listened to music, or just watched people. One evening, when Anna was getting ready to go to bed and went to close the curtains, she noticed something flicker in the window across from her house. She looked closer and saw a dark figure who stood by the window and stared at her. It was a tall and adult man. Anna felt her heart tighten. She couldn't see the person's face, but she felt that he was studying her intently. Anna quickly closed the curtains and went to bed. She tried to calm down and told herself that it was just the neighbor across the street who accidentally looked into her window. She fell asleep, but her sleep was restless. The next day, Anna wanted to talk to the neighbor who lived across the street, but she was running late for her university. When she left the house, she saw a lot of police cars there. She approached one of the officers who stood by the tape that cordoned off the crime scene. She asked him what happened and why there were so many police here. The officer told her that it was a double murder committed by an unknown criminal. He said that the victims managed to call the police, but when the officers arrived, they were already dead. He said that the killer broke into their house, killed the victims, took the money, and disappeared. He said that they were still looking for him and asked witnesses to come forward. At the end, he asked Anna if she saw anything suspicious or unusual that night. Anna told him about the dark figure that she saw at the window across from her house. She said that she didn't see his face. The policeman asked her to give him her phone number and said that they would contact her if they needed her testimony. Anna was shocked by what she learned. She couldn't believe that those people, whom she saw almost every day, were brutally killed at night. She remembered how they always smiled at her when they met. They were a lovely middle-aged couple who were engaged in farming and grew vegetables and fruits in their backyard. In the evening, when Anna came back home, she called me in tears, gripped by panic. She told me about everything that happened and asked me to come. She couldn't believe that the same person who was there last night was standing outside the window again. She thought it was some kind of prank or joke. Anna told me how cold she felt on her skin, but I couldn't come because I was in another state. When she looked at the window again, the figure was gone. But then she told me about the noise on the first floor. She asked me to save her, after which I heard phrases like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" On the phone. After a few seconds, there were only screams in the phone.